A little history. November 23rd, 2022 is the last time that I have tier listed every single anime that I've seen. When I realized it'd been about 2 years since I did it, I was like, how many anime have I watched since then? The amount of anime/anime movies that were in the tier list from 2022 was 34. And I have counted it up and I am now at 73. It's seasons split up. So seasons and movies of anime. We're at 73. So we have 73 items to tier list here today, but we are here to tier list every single anime that I've ever seen. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you drop a like. It helps me out quite a bit. Twitch chat, I hate you. Let's get started. Now, again, every single season is split up because I believe certain seasons like make or break anime and certain seasons like carry it on its back. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go in order, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna go in order of like where everything is here. So we have peak, great, okay, and trash. Are we okay with the names of the tiers, chat? Nah, trash take. I haven't even started! Need an extra tier between okay and great? Yeah, sure. Actually, yeah, that's true. There we go. All right, first up, we have Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. This is the movie where Goku took on Beerus. We sort of met Beerus. It was sort of the introduction into Super, because was this before Res F? No, it wasn't, because he didn't have God in Res F. I'm already tripping. Now, the thing about Battle of Gods is it's good, but I feel like it doesn't stand very well as a movie. Now, you could either watch it in the show form or the movie form. Somebody just said best Dragon Ball movie. That might be the worst take I've ever heard. There's probably 3 I could name that are better than Battle of Gods. Battle of Gods is okay. The final fight with Beerus is the carrying of this movie. Most people think of this movie and they only think of this fight, but they don't think of the movie as a whole. It doesn't stand well as a whole, but it's still okay. Next up, Cowboy Bebop is one I haven't seen in a very long time, and I probably need to rewatch it. But Cowboy Bebop is a very cozy watch. It's not peak, and for the reason being that it's episodic for the most part. I'm gonna put Cowboy Bebop in good, and here's why. I like anime where the core of it is an overarching story, right? Cowboy Bebop, almost every episode in between the first and last is a standalone like story/adventure, which is good, it's cool, but the overarching narrative and plot is really not touched on in between there. I wish it had one more overarching story. That's the only reason that I don't think it's like peak like some people say. It's still good, so that's where I'm leaving it. Dragon Ball Super Broly. Now, who was the guy that said Battle of Gods is the best Dragon Ball movie? Here's one that's already higher than it. Dragon Ball Super Broly is fantastic in terms of choreography, in terms of art style, in terms of bringing Frieza into the mix, in terms of taking a character from Dragon Ball Z and amplifying him even more. A character that people already like. It's gonna go in great only because there is a Dragon Ball movie project that did it better. A little, by like this margin, there's one Dragon Ball movie project that did it better. All right, stay with me. Vinland Saga Season 1, bro. My gosh, where do I start? Vinland Saga changed me, bro. Now, Vinland Saga Season 1 and 2, if you've seen it, are very, very different. 1 is a lot more action-packed, and 2 is a lot more, how you say, existential. I think both are very good for their own reasons, and I think 2 doesn't exist without 1. So I think overall, and it may still be recency bias, I enjoyed season 2 more. So I'm gonna put season 1 in great, and season 2 is gonna be our first entry in peak. And can you stop the yap? So do you understand the premise of this tier list? I think it tackled the character of Thorfinn very well and made me think about life differently. Season 1, though, was like the beginning of that and sort of propelled it. I can't wait for season 3. Demon Slayer Season 1. Demon Slayer, as you all know, like the whole meme, it's like, oh, animation good, story bad. I don't think Demon Slayer's story is bad by any means. I think it's like a little bit predictable and formulaic. I don't think it's bad. I would say Tanjiro is a better MC than most people give him credit for, but he's still like nowhere near certain other like main characters. So season 1 is gonna go in good. Season 2, which is the entertainment district, has one of the greatest fights in all of anime. This is gonna go in great. Oh, season 3, the Swordsmith Village, bro. I didn't react to the Swordsmith Village, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm very glad I didn't because I really did not enjoy that arc. But I'm gonna put Swordsmith Village in eh. It definitely wasn't trash, but I really did not enjoy it. Mugen Train, that is peak anime movie. It's not going in peak. I would say Mugen Train is like kind of on the same level as Broly for me. The end fight of Mugen Train, oh, Dios mío. The end fight of Mugen Train, bro. I think Mugen Train has a lot more problems for sure than Broly. Like the CG train was pretty awful, but that aside, dude, Rengoku's fight, man, just gets me hard. All right, JJK season 1. Very solid starter to an anime. I think I was very confused. I think JJK's story throws a lot at you in a very short amount of time and just expects you to understand it. But I do really like the art style. I think the art style grew on me. Season 1 of JJK, I'm gonna put probably in good. I think it was a very solid starter. And again, this is why I like ranking the seasons by themselves, is because Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, to me, is peak anime. I like front to back, bro. Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen, the 5 prequel episodes at the beginning, the entire season was like gas pack nonstop. Like it didn't stop. 23 episodes of just insane fight after insane fight after insane plot development. Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen, like I don't know. I'm very scared for the future of Jujutsu Kaisen because I genuinely don't know how you do better than that because they kind of blew their whole load already. Now on the flip side of things, Weathering with You. Weathering with You is a very beautiful movie. If you haven't seen it, I would say it's still worth the watch. The plot, however, does not hold up in the slightest. Gonna be honest, the only plot device, I won't spoil it, is the very end. If you've seen the movie, you know what happens at the very end. That's literally the only thing I remember from the movie is because it was like kind of nonsensical. But the animation itself, by far, probably one of the most beautiful movies I've ever seen. Weathering with You is gonna go in because yeah, the storyline is just, it's just not there, man. Oh wait, we have one more JJK, the movie, JJK 0. This is how you guys know I'm not biased towards Jujutsu Kaisen 2. I thought JJK 0 was hella boring. I thought it was super boring. I put it in F. I saw that in the movie theater with Haston, and the movie ended and I looked at him and I go, I don't get it. And I feel like that's one of the like takes that I've seen most people disagree with me on. Wait, really quick. Demon Slayer Hashira training? I liked it more than Swordsmith Village. The last episode of this arc solos this entire season. The last episode of the Hashira training solos the entire Swordsmith Village arc, actually. Okay, AOT season 1, iconic. Dude, Attack on Titan season 1 is probably the #1 anime gateway drug. Like if you want to get someone into anime, just show them Attack on Titan season 1. I genuinely don't know how you can dislike it. AOT season 1 goes in great. AOT season 2, that season was really short, no? I think season 2 and season 3 part 1 go in good. I kind of want to move season 3 part 1 into great. The writer reveal was in 2, right? Season 1, great. Season 2, great. Season 3 part 1, good, because it was all a launch pad for season 3 part 2, which is peak anime. The end of Attack on Titan season 3 is just batshit. Like Beast Titan and everything, just straight up, just didn't stop, bro. Actual goat of anime season. Now season 4, bro. Here's the thing, is this take is gonna age very poorly because in like a decade from now, when you know little Timmies grow up and they start getting an anime and they just watch it all at once and they can just watch all of season 4 in one sitting, it's probably gonna be peak to them. Season 4 kicked off was so hype. Great, man. I really liked the ending. I'm gonna go kind of out of order here. I really did like the ending of Attack on Titan, so it's also gonna go in great. The sort of middle parts of season 4, I'm gonna put both in okay. I think it's still good storytelling. It was just really, really rough. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. So I feel like I lost a lot of like connection to Attack on Titan. So I did really like the ending. I wouldn't say any of these were anywhere near this. I think Attack on Titan peaked at the end of season 3. Honestly, it could have ended with season 3 and I would have been like cinema. Chainsaw Man, bro, where's the movie? I'm actually gonna do Chainsaw Man and Solo Leveling next to each other because they're kind of like the two new gens. Chainsaw Man was very good. It was very nice looking. I think I like Denji's character a lot more than other people do. I feel like Denji catches way too much flack for being horny, when in reality, I feel like his character is more like traumatized. I don't think it's that deep, but I think his character is a lot more interesting because you relate to him. Yeah, I'm horny. Chainsaw Man is good. Solo Leveling. Here's the thing about Solo Leveling, bro. The last like 3 or 4 episodes when it started really like kicking up, I was like, all right, let's go. And then it ended. And I understand like it has to end, but the first 7, 8, 9 episodes of Solo Leveling were very like, I wasn't that about it only because it moves so fast. Let me paint you a picture. This is Solo Leveling, like the development, like plot development of the main character. It's like, this is episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is his development. And it just like all of a sudden, like all these things were happening in like 2 episodes. It felt very like strange to me, like the way Solo Leveling was done. I'm gonna put Solo Leveling season 1 in okay, because I definitely didn't dislike it. I think season 2 is gonna be like great, and I think further on could be peak based on like how the show goes. Should I do the One Piece movie now since it's right here? This is one of the One Piece movies. JJK over Solo Leveling? Yeah, for sure. Bro, episode 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen, Gojo like claps Sukuna's cheeks. Are you kidding? One Piece Film Z. I'm gonna say this now. This kind of spoils for the rest of the video. One Piece Film Z is the best One Piece movie out of all the ones that I've seen so far. I'm gonna put it in great. It's very, very, very good for an anime movie. I think anime movies have like a lot of ground to cover because like you only have a certain amount of time to like really get going. Z is so good. Hunter x Hunter. Dude, some people put Hunter x Hunter in peak. I think Hunter x Hunter is very, very, very good. It sucks that we probably will never see the ending of it. I think the Chimera Ant arc is the best arc in the show. I don't get criticism of it. It's a little bit slow, yes, but the overarching narrative of Chimera Ant is like one of the best arcs of anime, I would say. It's probably in like my top 5 arcs overall. Like everything with like how the narrator presents Chimera, like not even the storytelling, but the presentation of the Chimera Ant arc is cinema, bro. It's actually cinema. I would say the weakest part by far of Hunter x Hunter is Greed Island. I think so much more could have been done with like the card system. They basically introduced the card system and then just TP'd with them. So like the way I see the Chimera Ant arc makes me want to put Hunter x Hunter in peak. It does go in peak. I kind of miss Hunter x Hunter. I already kind of want to do a rewatch, bro. Dragon Ball Super Superhero. All right, give me the guy's name. And once again, that said Battle of Gods was the best Dragon Ball movie. Here's another one, baby. Another one that's Solo's Battle of Gods. Superhero is the best Dragon Ball movie. Dare I say it probably goes in peak. That movie is awesome. The animation, the art style, the final battle, I liked it more than Broly, bro. I did. Superhero goes absolutely dummy, man. Absolutely stupid. All right, Death Note. Death Note is probably like, in comparison to everything I've ever watched, like it's so different from everything I've seen, surprisingly. Maybe because it's not just like your typical shonen. After the first half, it's still good. Death Note is still peak for me. Death Note is so unpredictable around every corner, every angle. Oh my gosh. Cinema. 2 peaks in a row. That's exciting. Okay, Frieren. Now, I can only rank Frieren so much because I am still watching Frieren. I'm only like 5 episodes in, but I really like it so far, so I wanted to include it. So far, Frieren for me isn't good, but like I said, I'm only 5 episodes in, and how many episodes is it? 28 episodes? And last time I did this list, I ranked stuff that I was currently watching in order to see like how I would see it down the line. Frieren goes in good for now. I really like it so far. And I think it has a lot of time to get better and cook, so we'll see where it goes. Devil is a Part-Timer. One of the only like comedy anime I've seen. Devil is a Part-Timer is hilarious. It goes in great. Hilarious. Monsters. It was like a standalone thing based in the One Piece world. Yeah, Monsters goes in good. I liked it. It goes in okay. It wasn't crazy or anything. I did like the tie-in to One Piece. It's kind of the origin. It's the story of Ryuma, the Wano guy that like Zoro gets one of his blades from. And it's like a cool little short. So if you haven't seen it, I would definitely recommend it. Okay, we have Naruto the last. Let's just do all Naruto and Boruto and everything. Okay, I won't spend too much time on this Naruto movie. I actually forgot what it's called. I really liked it. It's the snow one. Oh, Ninja Clash in the Land of Snow. It was a cozy. I would say it's good. OG Naruto basically got me into anime. Well, I would say One Punch Man technically did. But OG Naruto was like the second anime I watched. Dude, I still have nights, bro, where I think about those nights where it was like late. It was like 1 a.m. alone in my room. It's pitch black outside, pitch black in my room. I have Minecraft on this monitor and I have OG Naruto on that monitor. And I grinded through OG Naruto and it was probably some of the best times. OG Naruto holds a very special place in my heart. OG Naruto goes in great only because, chat, the literal last 100 episodes of OG Naruto are filler, and if I had to sit through that when it aired, I would have probably shot myself. And I'm not gonna base it just off of the filler, but The reason OG Naruto goes in great is because it was sort of like the prelude to Naruto Shippuden, which is in peak. The thing is too, if I had watched Naruto Shippuden when it aired and I had to watch the Shinobi War arc daily or weekly, like one episode per week, also would have shot myself. The pacing though, I feel like isn't even that bad in comparison to like One Piece and stuff. Shippuden goes in peak. I was literally made by Shippuden. No, OG Naruto and great. Naruto the Last is very good for an anime movie. I feel like it really ties finally a bow on the whole Naruto Sakura thing. Like it's kind of required. So yeah, Boruto. I'm gonna close chat real quick. Don't give a what chat says. Boruto is great. I don't care, bro. I do not care. I really don't care, bro. Because I know 99% of you have not watched it, and 99% of you have not watched the anime canon slash filler, bro. The anime canon arcs, like some of them, like the filler arcs in Boruto are very good. Like I know most people don't give it a chance. The filler arcs in Boruto are very good. And the way Boruto's going is very good and very cool. And the way they bring in everything, I like the whole villain group and everything is so exciting that it's like the only reason I haven't started the manga yet, because I'm still really hoping the anime adaptation comes back. All right, I'm gonna open chat again because you guys are stupid. Dude, let's do a Kame ga kill. Chat, a Kame ga kill without Ez death is a 4 out of 10. All right, with Ez death, it's probably like a 5 out of 10. I enjoyed a Kame ga kill for the most part. I would say it's good. Dude, I hate doing Spirited Away because I've only seen it once and I didn't love it. Spirited Away probably needs another rewatch for me. Here's the thing about Spirited Away that I always say too. I think a lot of people base their view on Spirited Away off of nostalgia. Like I never saw this as a kid. And a lot of people that have seen it as a kid really hold it dear. If I had seen it as a kid, I probably would see it a different way now, but it's probably my least favorite Ghibli movie that I've seen, I think. Let's just do every Ghibli movie, actually. Let's just go in order from bottom to top. Spirit is the lowest for me. Totoro is next. Totoro goes in okay, very cozy movie. Howl's Moving Castle is great. I wouldn't say it's peak, it's great. Loved Howl's Moving Castle, bro. Best Ghibli movie I've seen, by far. I gotta see the others. No, I've not seen Boy and the Heron. Those are the 3 Ghibli movies I've seen. I really need to rewatch Spirited Away though. Mob Season 1, good. Mob Season 2, great. Mob Season 3, peak. Because it's kind of the culmination of everything. Actually, I would put Mob Season 2 in good, Mob Season 1 in great. I think I liked Season 1 more. I'm pretty sure. Resurrection F, somehow worse than Battle of Gods. Resurrection F was a disaster. Goku got, you know, shot somehow. Oh, wait, is Momonoke Ghibli? Oh, it is Ghibli. Oh, Mononoke is peak. That's the most recent one I've seen. I'm gonna be honest, I thought it wasn't Ghibli. I thought it was like its own thing or like a different studio. Yeah, okay, then it goes Mononoke, Howl's, Totoro, Spirited Away for me. Yeah, Mononoke is insanely good. It's so good, bro. I think I cried like 3 different times during that movie. Seven Deadly Sins. Seven Deadly Sins Season 1 is good. I think Seven Deadly Sins tried way too hard at the end of Season 1 to set up like 30 different things. They're like, I'm actually evil, but I betrayed him, but he was actually evil, and he betrayed her, but she's actually my niece, and my niece is actually my aunt, and my aunt betrayed me 1,000 years ago. So here's why, and then it's just like, I got confused. Dude, Season 2 I dropped. Apparently I dropped it like right before the lion sin gets introduced. I dropped it right before he gets introduced, and apparently everybody loves him, but bro, I couldn't, man. Season 2 was all over the place. I feel like in terms of like the narrative, and then like it started just like throwing like the evil sins, not like the evil sins, but you know who I'm talking about, like that evil group. It just started like throwing them out there, and I was kind of over it. Yeah, Escanor. I never got to Escanor. The Commandments. That's who it like. Yeah, I wasn't about it, bro. So Seven Deadly Sins Season 2, I might come back to it one day, but I just really didn't enjoy it. Kami-sama Kiss, I'd probably put Season 1 and Season 2 in the same category, but they're both great. Again, Chad, these categories like aren't in order or anything. Kami-sama Kiss is a very good romance anime if you're looking for a romance anime. Silent Voice, peak! Silent Voice is peak. That is one of the saddest movies I've ever seen in my life. But the animation, the storytelling, it didn't waste your time. The pacing was absolutely perfect. Every single character was likable for their own reasons. Yeah, best anime movie I've seen. Mononoke is probably second and Howl's third, but best anime movie I've seen. Oh no. Bro, One Piece. He said new category. Bro, if I put One Piece in its own category, people are gonna be like, doing tricks on it, glazing, guys, One Piece is is my favorite anime. It definitely has some flaws, especially in terms of pacing. I would say that that's like its only flaw is the pacing, and like some characters are sidelined. Like I don't think Frankie and Chopper especially get nearly enough like screen time or time to shine. Brooke finally did in Whole Cake, but I would say pacing is really the only negative to One Piece for me. It really is. I think even the hardest of core of One Piece fans can admit that, but yeah, it's my favorite, bro. The world building, the storytelling, the intrigue as to like what's occurring in the world at every point in time, what every marine is up to, what every pirate is up to, what everybody's bounty is at, who's gonna get the One Piece, what the One Piece is, who's actually ruling the world, who the five elders are, who the five elders serve, why do they serve them, what's everybody's purpose. Like, bro, it's like question after question after question, man. One Punch Man season 1 and 2. Drop a comment down below. Prayers up for season 3 of One Punch Man. I can't wait any longer. I might actually combust if season 3 doesn't exist soon, please. Season 1 of One Punch Man is what got me into anime. It goes between, I'm gonna put it in peak. It's really like the first thing I watched. I was like, dang, I get it now. Season 2 is good. I don't think season 2 deserves nearly as much like trash as it gets talked. It gets dunked on way too much. I think it's still good. It's definitely nowhere near season 1, but it's still good. Okay, we have to do every season of My Hero. This is gonna be kind of tough because some of them start to blend together after a while, but I'm very confident on a couple of them. Season 1 of MHA, great. Good introduction to all the characters, sets the world up. Season 2 is the tournament, correct, chat? I'm gonna need your help. Season 2 is the tournament. Tournament was great. Loved it. Very fun, very exciting. Got to like really get to know all the students. I thought Todoroki was gonna be a villain. Season 3 contains the All Might fight, right? All Might versus All for One. That's season 3. That is the probably best fight in the show still. So actually I'm gonna put that in great and these two in good because they're good. They're not great, they're good. The Airy season with was his name Overhaul? Season 4? Overhaul was cool. I thought Airy was a good character. This season they introduced Lemillion too, right? Really liked Lemillion. I would say it's also good. Season 5 is where you start to lose me a little bit. I think the problem with My Hero Academia that I've come to understand now that I know that next season is gonna be the last season is the fact that it's virtually been the same villain the entire show. And that's not always a bad thing, because if you think about it, like Naruto essentially was, well, not really. I think it needed more like overarching arcs besides the characters themselves, like more stuff for the whole class to have to take on together. Season 5, was this the sparring season, man? This was the training arc? Oh, and this was the training arc in My Villain Academia. Yeah, man, the training was just like, this is what we've already been through in like season 1 and 2. Like, we don't have to do this again. I get that it was like supposed to be introducing new classmates and new characters, but the only thing that saved that season was like the focus on the villains. I'm gonna put it in because I don't think it was trash, but man, dude, it's just, we didn't need that. Season 6. Okay, this is where I disagreed with people a lot on. I didn't think season 6 was like insane. I thought it was really good, but I feel like now that we've seen season 7 is literally just season 6, but better. Season 7 is like season 6 on crack cocaine. I thought season 6 was okay. I thought like all the damage and everything felt overblown, and it felt like it was just like waiting for season 7 to happen. I think so far, I'm happy to say, bro, I think season 7 is the best season of My Hero so far. It's still in great. It's definitely not in peak. I think it's the best season of the show so far. I think it's found its footing. I think all the characters are getting really cool moments. I think the battle is really awesome. I think I have 2 episodes left, I'm pretty sure, but I think it's my favorite season so far. I'm happy for it, bro. I'm cheering on My Hero. I think it definitely misstepped last season. Oh, and the Dark Deku. I had one more gripe with the season before this, with the season where everybody thought was like peak, season 6. The Dark Deku stuff was really cool. I wish it had been like a whole season thing and beyond. It felt like he was like, I'm leaving the school. And then like 5 episodes went by, he was like, I'm back. Like, it felt very like, I don't know. I thought it was such a cool concept and just wasn't used very well. All right, now the movies. I think I know where I want all the movies. I'm pretty sure, except for the most recent. So this is the first, second, third, fourth. Worst My Hero Academia movie by far is the third. Second to worst is the fourth. We'll put it in eh. And then these 2 are good. First and second are really good. The second's probably the best. I'd put it in great. And the first I'd put in good. The third movie, I thought the plotline was so forgettable and so boring. Dude, this most recent movie, I thought it had so much potential, but the final fight was super underwhelming. It was just a very cool concept. The concept of the fourth movie, if you haven't seen it, it's like Inception, basically. It's pretty cool. But yeah, the fights kind of fell on their face. The fights, like, there wasn't one fight that I was like, damn, that was a sick fight. I want to watch that again. The first movie was really good. Good plot. It felt like a spy movie. I don't remember a ton of details about it, but I really enjoyed it. Second movie, if you haven't seen it, if you're not going to watch any of the My Hero movies, watch the second one. That's peak, bro. It was so good. Okay, Dragon Ball Super. So included in the criticism of Super is Resurrection F and Battle of Gods, because they're technically part of Super. By far, the best parts of Super are Goku Black arc and the Tournament of Power. They definitely like they did some work, bro. Tournament of Power went so crazy. I don't think Super is peak, but it's in great. That'll probably upset people. I don't think it's peak. Super is really good. I don't think it's peak though. Goku Black arc has problems? I don't think so. I thought Goku Black arc was cool. Like all the stuff with Zamasu. I think Zamasu is one of the most interesting characters in like the Dragon Ball verse. Battle of Gods and Resurrection F kind of ruined Super. I think they're the weakest parts of Super. I think Super is like this in terms of how good it is. Or actually for you guys it'd be like this. Like it's like an exponential like of getting better and better and better. Which is fine. It's just you have to acknowledge those parts at the beginning. I watched the entirety of Erased in like 24 hours. Erased is, I would say it's good. I don't think it's like mind-blowing. I would recommend watching it. The other One Piece movies I've seen. So this is Strong World, Baron Omatsuri, and Gold. Strong World was good. Baron Omatsuri was okay. Gold was good. Baron Omatsuri, I really liked the art. Actually, I would say they're all around the exact same. You just need to watch Z, bro. Film Z, where did I put it? Right here? Film Z is so good, man. Z is so good. Strong World Gold and Baron Omatsuri are all good, but they don't compare to Z. Z was just insane, man. Akira, I feel similar to Spirited Away, where I need to watch it again. I would say Akira was okay. I was kind of confused for most of it. I feel like Akira is it's kind of like a movie, like, what do I compare it to? Like Interstellar, where you have to watch it a couple times to appreciate it more and more. I think the fact that both of these movies, I was very confused for like 99% of them, are why like whenever it finally ends, I'm like, okay, I'm like trying to catch up with myself from like 45 minutes earlier, if that makes sense. Okay, so we have Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I think Full Metal Alchemist for me is aging well the more I think about it. I still don't get why people call it peak. I think it's great. I still don't get the peak. I think it's great, but maybe I haven't seen it enough times. I don't know. I will say the best part about Full Metal Alchemist is the fact that it's one long overarching arc. The fact that it's one giganto arc. It's like it did My Hero but better, because like My Hero is basically one Omega arc if you think about it, like with Shigaraki and everything. But like in terms of like world building and everything, I think it could have been a little bit stronger. But I think it's still really good. Wow. 2 anime left and they're both trash. Devilman Crybaby trash. Kakegurui trash. Devilman Crybaby was shocking for the sake of being shocking. It added nothing to the story. It felt so weird to sit through that. I think I stopped like 7 episodes in. Kakegurui, here's the problem with Kakegurui. Let me outline it. Okay, Kakegurui, let's say this is episode 1, 2, and 3, okay? Episode 1, gambling plot twist. It's like, oh my gosh, they rigged the games. That's crazy. I wonder how this is gonna continue. And instead of going to like a new direction and then progressing it, it went, all right, episode 2. Oh my gosh, they rigged the games, plot twist. I'm like, okay, well, they rigged 2 games in a row. This is getting interesting, okay. Let's see the next episode and see how they progress. Oh my gosh, they rigged the next gambling game. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they've done that. And it was just that the entire season. I don't know if season 2 is any better. But Kakegurui, it felt like it was Groundhog Day, baby. And I love gambling, bro. I love gambling. But it was actually the same thing over and over and over and over again, man. It was. This took a lot longer than the first time, but that's because we have a lot more now. I think I'm pretty happy with this list. I feel like a lot of people are also gonna see okay and think that I mean like it's bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm happy with this. Should we check my 2022 list and see how it compares? All right, so here's the 2022 list. I actually have, okay, so I have AOT, Death Note, One Punch, and Shippuden and Best of the Best. I have a lot more in peak now. I glazed way harder this year. I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in peak compared to the 4 I had in peak before. Oh no. Dude, I'm so happy that the MHA season is good because like, yeah, I feel like I've been kind of disappointed with MHA lately. I actually put that My Hero Academia movie in the trash last time. I don't think it's trash. I also did a watch list last time.
Looks maxing W Riz Ohio type thing no kappa.
What the f—
I just felt like wasting my bus tickets.
Here's the funny thing too. I actually put my watch list in order of what I wanted to watch most. And now I've seen Mob, I've seen Super, I have not watched Ranking of Kings, I've seen Vinland. So now probably like Ranking of Kings, Gios are probably pretty high up. Yeah, JJK 0. A lot of it's pretty similar, man. A lot of it's pretty similar. But chat, that's our biannual Omega anime tier list. And it's all done and done. Put a random pic of Taylor Swift in trash for more engagement. God, dude, why am I the content creator? You guys just know more than me. Subscribe!